Okay, people, what are the factors of 40? Well, we could have plus minus 1, 2 goes into 40, 3 doesn't, 4 goes nicely, 4, 5, yeah, there we go. I'm going to take a few of these and I'm going to give you the one. You can keep going with them and you can go on and on. And if you have a look at this, I'm going to take the one that works. So if you test x is equal to 2, I'm going to try one that actually works. Okay, the others are not going to work. If you test them, some will, some won't, but 2 is going to work. Okay, so I'm going to select 2 and I'll show you why it's a solution. So it's 2 cubed minus 2 squared minus 22 times 2 plus 40, and let's see what we get. This is equal to 8 minus 4 minus 44 plus 40, and look at that, that is definitely naught. Okay, so we've got a solution here for x equals 2, so bring it across, and we have, so there's your solution, and here's your factor. Okay, now what do we do? Let's rewrite the cubic equation here. X cubed minus x squared minus 22x plus 40 is equal to naught. So we write our little factor there. Now let's see, what is the first term? It must be x squared. Why? X cubed over x is x squared. Check it. X times x squared is x cubed. We're going to always write the missing middle term, and then the last term is 20 or 40 over negative 2 is negative 20. Check it again. What's negative 2 times negative 20 is positive 40. Now all we've got to do is multiply out. So we're going to do all the multiplying out and connect the x squared term. So instead of doing all this multiplying, look, I've got x times x cubed. That could work, not really, but let's try mx squared. Okay, that's going to work, mx squared. The last term, 2 terms is negative 20. That's not going to work. Let's connect those, minus 2x squared. Great, we've got those terms. We're not going to worry about those others there. So once we connect the x squareds, they've got to equal, when you work them out, they've got to give you minus 1x squared. This is it there, minus 1x squared. So mx squared, so you connect the mx squared, the minus 2x squared, and these must give you x squared. So we have m minus 2 is negative 1. So m is 1, if you think about it. And there we go. So we can go into our equation again and say x minus 2 x squared plus 1x for the m minus 20 is equal to naught. And there we go. X minus 2 x plus 5 x minus 4 if you factorize. And guess what? You're going to land up getting x is equal to 2, or x is equal to negative 5, or x is equal to 4. Notice they're all factors of 40. I just chose a few in the beginning and I selected the one that was going to work. You might find that sometimes they don't work. Then you move on to the next solution, or next possible solution, should I say. Okay, guys, stay with us. We're going to do a lot more of these examples to check that you've mastered this technique called inspection. Stay with us.